everyone, Marissa here. So today I'm going to be doing my first time tag. I've been seeing it going around YouTube lately and it looked like fun, so I thought I'd do it. So I picked a few questions from each tag just because not all of them really applied to me, and some of them, I don't know, I couldn't really answer. So I have those questions written down here on this piece of paper, so let's get started. First question is, what was your first tweet? I actually looked at it right now because I only have a couple hundred tweets. I'm not really big into tweeting. I'm more into Instagram, and that was 2 for 150. I have no idea what I meant by 2 for 150. I honestly don't remember, and I don't know why I would write that. The next question is, what was your first YouTube video? I'm actually really proud of my first YouTube video. A lot of people, when they answer this question, they're kind of embarrassed, but I really enjoy my first YouTube video, and that is entitled What to Wear on an Airplane. And I actually didn't know how to edit or upload videos to iMovie and edit them or anything like that, so I'm really proud of myself for actually learning how to do that and getting a pretty decent video out of it. The next question is, who was the first person you subscribed to on YouTube? I don't know the exact first person I've subscribed to, but one of the first people that I watched on YouTube, and this was before I even had a channel, so I didn't just subscribe to them, I would just wrote down their names on a piece of paper and look them up on YouTube. And I don't know her name, but she was a girl and she did makeup and DIY stuff, and she was really into strawberries. I remember she had a bunch of strawberry stuffed animals and pillows and little knickknacks and stuff like that, and I really wish I knew her name and her channel and if she even still made videos, because they're really good. I mean, this was 6 or 7 years ago, so the quality obviously wasn't that great, but her videos were really entertaining and I liked them. The next question is, what was your first job? My first job was at Forever 21, and I was a sales associate, and I worked there for 4 months, and I don't work there anymore. I just quit. That's really funny, but yeah, I guess sales associate at that store wasn't for me. What was your first car? My first car is a car that I actually have right now, and it is a Hyundai Sonata, and it's really nice. I love it a lot. It's gray, one of my favorite colors, and I'm really appreciative for it. Who was the first person you texted today? I actually haven't texted anyone today. It's really embarrassing. It's 6 o'clock at night. And who was the first person you thought of today? This is going to be really sad, maybe funny. Colton Haynes, he was the first person I thought of today, and I thought of him because last night I was watching Arrow on Netflix, and when it first came out I didn't really get into the show. I thought it was kind of cheesy, but I was watching it last night, and what I did was I just watched the episode Colton Haynes was in because I just wanted to see his face. I didn't really care for the storyline, so that's why I was thinking about him when I woke up this morning. I was like, I'm gonna watch some Arrow before I get on with my day, and I did not do that, but there's always time left. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was Mrs. Brown, and she was a really nice teacher. She was an older woman, and she was just really nice. I actually, it was either her or my kindergarten teacher. I think it was my kindergarten teacher, but she had a corn snake, and every week she would let the class hold it and pet it and pass it around, and I thought that was really cool. And she also had one of those huge teddy bears that are life-size, and every week one student would get to take it home and kind of take care of it for the week, and I thought that was really nice and really cool. Where did you go on your first plane ride? My first plane ride, I actually came here to move to California, and that was because I was actually born in Hawaii, and my mom later decided to move back to California, so that was my first plane ride. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? My first best friend that I can remember is Alex, and we met in 3rd or 4th grade, and we were really close in elementary school, and we don't talk anymore. We're not in contact, but she was a really good friend, and we had a lot of fun. Where was your first sleepover? Probably Alex's house, I would imagine. I can't really remember any sleepovers before then, but I'm pretty sure it was probably her house or maybe like at someone else's house with like a group of friends. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing that I did was eat. I am an eater. Right when I wake up, I have to have something or I just can't function without it. I don't know why. It might be because I'm fasting for 8 hours while I sleep, but when I get up, when I wake up, I'm so starving. So I had breakfast this morning. That was the first thing I did once I got out of bed. And if you guys want to know, I had yogurt with granola and banana, which is kind of a change for me because usually I just eat yogurt by itself, but I'm trying to like add stuff to my meals. The next question is, what was or who was the first concert you attended? The first concert I ever attended was the Aaron Carter concert. I was so excited. I think I was like 7 or 8 years old and I was absolutely in love with him. Him and Lizzie McGuire. Do you guys remember when he went on the Lizzie McGuire show for like the Christmas special and they sang, I love candy. I love that song and I love that episode. I just loved Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter. I thought he was so cute and so dreamy, and so I was really excited to go to his concert. Next question is, what was your first broken bone? Technically, I haven't broken any bones, but I have fractured bones, and the first one I fractured was my left wrist, and I fractured it in ballet. I was jumping or something, and I slipped and fell, and it fractured, and it hurt like it was broken, so I think it kind of counts. What was your first piercing? My ears. I think that's everyone's pretty much first piercing. I don't think they really let you pierce anything else when you're a baby. What is the first foreign country you've ever been to? And I've only been to one foreign country, unfortunately. I'd love to travel the world, but I've only been to Mexico. I've like gone all over the country, but I'd really like to go to Bali, which is an Indonesian island, and I just really want to go there so bad. Oh my gosh, I've already like made a 3-week itinerary of what I would do if I went. So I really just want to travel the world and see everything, meet tons and tons of different people and learn different cultures. So yeah. The next question is, what was the first movie that you saw? And I don't remember. Probably a Disney movie or like Disney Pixar, something like that. Probably, what's a really like Bambi or something like that, I would imagine. When was your first detention? I've never had detention, so yay for me. First roommate, I live alone, I don't have a roommate. First sport was ballet, and yes, dancing is a sport. It takes a lot of strength and stamina and endurance, especially ballet and jazz. You guys, don't knock it. What do you do when you get home? Or what's the first thing you do when you get home? I think the first thing that I do when I get home is change into sweats and a t-shirt. Or if I don't do that, I eat. I like to eat, what can I say? Okay, and then from the My First Time tag, I have a few questions, and one of them is, what was your first gadget / electronic? And that would probably be the Game Boy, I think it was. I don't remember having anything else when I was little. Yeah, Game Boy, I liked it a lot. I liked playing the different games. I think I had like a SpongeBob game and a Mary-Kate and Ashley like fashion game, and what else? I had another game, I don't remember. The next question is, who was your first love / first boyfriend? My first boyfriend was my ex-boyfriend. I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was 18, which is kind of late, but I also think it's kind of normal at the same time. I know a lot of girls that don't get their first boyfriend until they're like 18, 17 years old. So if you girls don't have a boyfriend and you're younger than me, don't worry about it. It's gonna happen, and you know, just waiting for the right person. And he was also my first love. What was your first pet? My first pet was a brown hamster, and I named him Barney, and I got him when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I loved him so much, and he was really awesome, but unfortunately he died. But yeah, he was like my first other than a fish pet that I took care of. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned a little bit more about me, and if you guys would like to make my first tag video, I tag all of you guys to do it. And I hope you guys have a good day and enjoyed, and maybe check out another video of mine. See you later. Bye.